And then that's Duelyst too. Duelyst does that, but I I think that those games you still feel like you earned it. Like you were counting, you made that happen. You set that up. You were careful. This hand is phenomenal. Um, the only question is, what's the best line? So, turn one flash blue conjurer is risky because they can punish it. Um, Turn one Veil Hunter into Progenitor into Conjurer Flash something or Conjurer BBS is pretty good. Flash this is pretty good because if they don't have Punish, it's still a 4/7 on turn one, and we can make up the cards later with Conjurer. But I don't really want to walk into Punish. Whereas against another player, I might do that. Another faction, I might do that. So I think I'll replace this and maybe Progenitor. It's a bit weak to pings. Like, because if we play this and then it has to not die, and then we play this and it makes an egg, and then they just ping the egg. And we've played a 5/4, which is not very exciting. Whereas, yeah, we'll ship it. Oh, gets better. Actually, exactly as it would have gone in constructed, I guess, minus the Ember Worm. You were not wrong. Okay, do I go for the Sapphire Seer in the hope of contesting Mana Tiles and playing Blue Conjurer next turn? Or Lava Slasher next turn? Or do I set up the ranged unit because it's a ranged unit? So what does it die to? It dies to Demonic Lure. They both die to that. More. It dies to... Actually, Blue Conjurer Flash Sapphire Seer isn't terrible. That'd be quite a nice turn 3 if we can get this off on turn 2. No, turn 2 Lava Slasher is worth it. I'm going to play this. I think this card is more expendable than the Conjurer as well. Actually, I probably should have come forward and put it here. No, because it dies then. I can't do that. Yeah, here is better. Oof. I need to respond to my YouTube comments. I don't think I've done it in more than a week. They tend to build up over time. So I apologise for anyone watching who's left a comment in the past week or so and I haven't replied yet. I will get to it. I've been hella busy. The nice thing about this is that my opponent can deny the Mana Tile, but then I get a free attack on them with the Sapphire Seer. So it costs more resources than it normally would to do so. Okay. That's fine for me, because I'm not too sad about not using my Lava Slasher. I think I deploy... I like Wings for contesting tiles. I can punch the Blood Tear here. This is going to die next turn to the ping. As I thought, it's actually kind of hard for me to protect my my units here. I can kill this one and deploy something safely in the corner. It's probably the best line. The Wings is more mana efficient. The Veil Hunter is Veil Hunter. Really good against these Wraithlings, but my opponent's probably not going to play a lot of other Wraithlings, and it dies to like 2 pings. Whereas Wings can trade with a big thing next turn. So I think I replace this. Lol. Flash Armada BBS next turn. Hell yeah. A lot of options. Alright, so this goes in the corner. I'm going to kill the Blood Tear. This is going to kill this. Doesn't matter where it is. So my opponent can ping this and punch it. Maybe I should have backed it up. I probably should have not attacked and just gone here. Then they have to trade 2 Wraithlings for it instead. Oh, okay, sure. That's fine. I'm okay with that. That's like a pretty harmless use of a Lightbender as far as I'm concerned. The question is, in what manner do we want to win the game right now? I can conjure a BBS. My opponent hasn't pinged yet. So they will get to kill the egg, but I get to draw a card. Lava Slasher isn't looking very exciting here. Because I can trade this and I don't care about the ones. Flash Armada doesn't really do anything. Just shoots them in the face. Riftwalker here into BBS is okay. But it just kills this extra Wraith thing. So I think the Blue Conjurer is the best play. I can potentially flash something out after it. You can flash Armada to clear board. I'd rather do that when it's going to hit harder. So I'll probably play this on curve next turn. So I think my turns are going to go Conjurer into Lava Slasher into Armada. Or I can hit something big off this and like flash Calligrapher or something nonsense. So this just trades. This goes on the tile. Kill that. BBS. My BBS anywhere safe? Not really. See if I hit something flashable. No. That's actively bad for me in my board. Flash Ghostlings. Okay, so my opponent doesn't have to ping this. They can just attack it with the Wraithling, which is slightly sad. So if they have Punish, they can clear. Either way, it'd probably end up dying to ping. Yeah, I was hoping to protect it from the Wraithling, so my opponent has to ping. Because then they can't ping this. Okay, they don't have Punish. Which is good, because it means my... Well, I say they don't have it. They might be keeping it for like a tempo turn, but not too bothered by that. So I could just hard cast Armada here. I think Brightmoss Golem is probably better for that. It's not terrible. And then next to me, Armada BBS, the biggest thing. I mean, maybe Lava Slasher is arguable here because it clears a path for Armada to more easily hit, but I'll have two things that can just punch a Wraithling, it's fine. Lava Slasher is a card with a lot of power and flexibility. I'm going to put this here because it encourages my opponent to end up far away from the Wraithling, which might make it easier to aim the Armada. Just going to reply to whatever this is. Wake up. What was that? Demonic Conversion. That's pretty scary. We have a lot of good cards. Could be a War Beast, could be an Armada. Okay, it was bad. Okay. So if I play the Armada here, it will kill the Prongbok for me. Brightmoss Golem can kill the Primus first. I don't feel particularly required to attack my opponent because I like my life total. Cool. Opponent, behold how ridiculous my deck is. Actually, they haven't seen the half of it yet. They just haven't played anything worth Lava Slashering. So this is good. Now we are extremely far ahead on resources. We have a pretty threatening board. Armada and a 4-3. We have two more cards in hand than the opponent, including Lava Slasher and AoE spell. So we are pretty solid. I'd be done after seeing that Lava Slasher. That's possible. They might just just tap out like, this is too good. Okay. That's good. That's a good play, because they get to kill this as well. That's now going to die to Lava Slasher. Incorn Gaze. And a ping. And do they have something else as well? They're just working on it. Maybe they have another Incorn for next turn. That's a pretty good turn. I wonder if... I think there's a Healing Mystic in... Maybe there isn't. No, there isn't a Healing Mystic in my deck, is there? This is a Lava Slasher turn. I can play Veil Hunter as well. This is why I replace Flash now. Or I can play Prongbok. I don't think that's particularly helpful. Actually, it might be. It helps box my opponent in. I think now I can hit them. It's pretty hard for them to deal 11 damage out of hand. I could still lose this game. Like, if they have Spectral Revenant, that would be pretty brutal. It's pretty good. Almost dies to Armada. I think the Prongbok is better than developing a Veil Hunter. Oh, I'm glad we had the same thought. That's good to know. Thank you. Do we win here? Yeah. Thumping Wave plus the Armada ping is lethal. Put this here. So it's definitely closer to Cassava. No messing around. Buff this. Good game.